if somebody's not expecting it. Now, I only dropped the graveyard in the free spell, and he throws down Princess and the minions. Now I throw down arrows, and look at that. In just less than 30 seconds, I completely take down his first tower. What's up, Clash Bros? It's Marcus for Epic Life Gaming. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to show you guys a troll deck using the graveyard as well as a free spell. So I got this idea late last night and I was like, I gotta try this out. So what I did was I had the graveyard deck that I've been using lately, and instead of, I believe it was, what did I take it out? It was another, the Skarmy or the Tombstone. I've been using those two cards. So I took out the Tombstone or the Skarmy, either one of those, and I put it in the free spell. This deck is so trolly that you're going to get some hate if you use this deck, but it was so much fun. I have to show you guys some replays. All right, I wasn't going to show this. This is actually after I've already completed doing this video, so I'm going to edit this in, but I had to show you guys this battle. Look at the time on this and look how effective that this push can be if somebody's not expecting it. Now, I only dropped the graveyard in the free spell, and he throws down Princess and the minions. Now I throw down arrows, and look at that. In just less than 30 seconds, I completely take down his first tower. Now we're going to go ahead and finish this game off. This guy ended up quitting, and I did end up pulling off a quick 3-star on that guy right there. Taking a tower within the first 30 seconds of the game with only a graveyard freeze was pretty awesome. Now this replay is also something I had to throw into this episode because I actually get logged off. I get kicked out of the game and then I come back. And of course, no one is understanding and gives you a chance to come back on and actually try to get back up. This guy pretty much goes all out on me and is like a force to be reckoned with. They don't give you a few seconds to come back. Now look at this. As you can see, I believe he knows right about now that I am logged off. He's going to go ahead and try to throw everything he has at me. I finally get logged back on now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Look at everything that I have on me. I go ahead and zap everything that I possibly can, throw some stuff down to try to protect, but obviously it wasn't enough. He's going to go ahead and take a tower from me right off the bat. I'm going to go, wow, thanks, because it's not fair. They never give you a chance to hop back on. I know he had a pretty good push, but he didn't need to lay down the wall breaker as well. He could have just kind of reset and let that push happen and then let me log back on, because it's not a fair battle. I mean, it happens to people. Try to give them 10 to 15 seconds. I know a lot of you guys won't. You guys, well, that's just part of the game. But it's not fair to people. If you want somebody to wait for you to log back on, give them 10 to 15 seconds. That's all it took for me to log back on. And if they don't, then go ahead and finish the game, because you're not going to wait forever. I understand that. But I was so heated at this point. I was like, I'm going to beat this guy. I'm not even worried about this push on the left-hand side. I'm going to go ahead and freeze everything and get a giant push going on. I'm going to go ahead and log everything he has coming at me. And then I'm going to go ahead and zap it as well. There we go. Now look at that. And he's not even paying attention to my up push. Now both towers are locked onto my giant. Now all I'm going to do is just start defending my tower down here, but he's not even paying attention to his king tower. And look at it's going to go ahead and fall down right there. Wow, that was pretty cool. Now I had to throw these in here just because I thought those two matches were awesome. Now let's go ahead and watch the other battles as well. All right, this first replay is this Ali Rez that has 6 legendaries in his deck. And we're going to go ahead and try and troll him with this deck right here. So last night I was playing this and having so much fun with it. Now, it wasn't the perfect deck. I wouldn't always win with it, but I would win quite a bit with it, actually. I probably had a better than 50% or 500% record with this deck, but it was so trolly. It was so much fun to use, because as soon as you catch your guy off with no elixir or off guard, you were able to immediately take a tower, and I'll show you that, and this will actually happen in a couple of these replays. So I go ahead and freeze the Inferno Tower. Unluckily, the Mega Minion was taking the brunt of the hits from the tower, but we still got the giant on the tower. And I'm sorry about replays. We are going to do a couple live gameplays with you guys in this video, so not all going to be replays. But I just want to show you this guy that's using 6 legendaries in his deck, and we're taking him down with this trolling deck. So he's going to go ahead and lay down the miner once again, as well as the graveyard. So he's trying out his graveyard deck as well, but unluckily one of the skeletons went over and hit our king's tower because he put his tombstone or his graveyard too far over, and one of the skeletons wandered his way over to the king tower and actually hit my tower. So that's why I play mine so far over to the left, because I do not want the king tower to touch any of my troops while I'm attacking his tower. And look at that, I put down the freeze spell at the right time to freeze his wizard and to take out the princess right there. And we're getting close to a 3 crown. Now here comes another one of his legendary pushes. He's got his lumberjack as well as a miner, and look at this, he's only going to get 1 shot off with the miner as I put down a the log archers in the mega minion. And with the help of the king's tower, we don't even really have to worry about the graveyard anymore. I'm going to go ahead, watch this giant graveyard freeze spell. We are going to completely own this guy. He's going to put all that stuff up in the back. I'm going to go ahead and throw arrows. I thought I freezed it right here. No, we didn't even have to freeze right there because, wow, I thought I did freeze right here. But we are going to freeze right here. I'm going to show you guys that. Oh, never mind. Must have been a different replay. We actually get the 3 crown on an all legendary pretty much deck. You only had 2 non-legendaries in that deck. This is where the trolling really comes in. And I want to show you guys this because using a freeze spell on defense isn't the preferred method. And I know that. But because of the way this deck is built, I use it to kind of control my opponent because I really don't have any good defensive cards. I don't have a building. I don't have anything to pull any of my troops over. So if he sends something like this, and I'm in a lot of trouble. The first push, he does get a pretty good solid attack on me. I go ahead, throw the log down to push everything back, get all that hits in, throw down an arrows, but look at that on the top right. I took down his tower because he put such a heavy push on the left lane. I was able to stop him with only taking less than 1,000 hit points on my tower and almost got that mega minion down as well. So right there, that was just archers and graveyard, I believe. That's the only thing I put down. Now watch this. This is where the trolling begins. I'm going to go ahead and freeze all of that, and then he's going to zap me, and I'm going to zap him right back because I do not want those archers getting too many shots off on my tower. Now look at that. Using the freeze spell to slow down the hog rider from the attack is absolutely perfect, and that doesn't mean I'm just stopping and I'm only trying to defend right now because I have a tower down. That's not the case right here. You're going to see me still push hard on this guy. So granted, you might hate me for doing this, but it's a fun troll deck. It's fun. You gotta have fun in this game. Not everything needs to be taken so serious. So that's why I was wanting to try this deck out. I saw this deck and the orange juice, he was like showing the freeze spell in the graveyard together, and I was like, light bulb, let's go ahead and use that in a video. So I wanted to try it first before I just made a video of it, and it worked out perfect. Now watch this. Now I am gonna freeze this tower right here and watch us just absolutely destroy everything right here. Look at the skeletons going to work, and we almost clean up everything as well with that freeze spell. Look at that, and all of our troops come out on top going after the king's tower. Now I was mistaking the last battle with this battle right here. Now we're going to go ahead, and he's going to go ahead and do an attack on us. So I'm not only just trying to defend, I'm also putting on the attack, trying to pressure him as well. We threw down the log a little late. No reason for that, but watch this. Once again, going to go ahead and freeze a hog rider. He's probably so upset. He's like, oh my gosh. So we go ahead, freeze the hog rider again, and we're going to keep pushing. We're not stopping right here, you guys. He's going to go ahead and throw a desperate fireball that missed everything. You can tell he was getting kind of frustrated with this attack. And look at that. We're going to go ahead and throw down the graveyard. Once again on top of his king tower. Freeze everything. Let all those skeletons build up. He's going to try and zap, but we're going to go ahead and overpower that king's tower and take the victory. Another 3 crown victory. All right, like I said, I'm going to do some live attacks with you guys today. We're going to go ahead and try this live. Like I said, though, this deck isn't the best deck in the world. I'm going to still lose with this deck, but it's just a fun trolling deck. People might get upset with you. You might get upset with me for using this deck, but it's just a fun deck. Not everything needs to be taken so serious. The only problem is when you get a cards like this. I don't even know what to play. I really don't want to show my free spell yet. I think I'm just going to wait. I got something in my mouth. Ugh. Alright. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to zap. Boom. And then we're going to log. Boom. And then we're not going to take any damage whatsoever. So I did that only to get everything out of my hand and start anew. So I didn't want to, you know, have all that in my hand. So I just kind of just played everything down. He's getting a little desperate. I think he saw that I laid that down and he's like, let me get a little more damage on him. Now, here we go. I'm going to lay this down and hopefully we can get the freeze spell up in time. So he just played down 5 elixir worth of cards. So we're going to go ahead and freeze all that. Now we're not going to have to worry about anything. He's going to freeze us back actually, but we have so much built up. He doesn't have enough to take it all out. And look at that. We're going to go ahead and grab a tower right there. Now we got Mega Minion against Mega Minion. Down both of them go. That's how fast you can take out a tower with this deck. Let's go ahead and lay the log down. Then we're going to lay some archers down as well. Perfect spot for the miner. I actually didn't want them to die. I don't mind taking damage from the miner. Let's go ahead and get a giant push going now. All right. We're going to actually show like the real value of this deck live. What this deck can do. All right. Keeps throwing down that log. All right, let's go ahead and throw down the Mega Minion. And look at this. Freeze that as well. He's going to freeze us. That's not going to be too much of a worry. Let's go ahead and get this going. Oh, look at that. Let's go ahead and zap. Boom. Come on, get that down. All right, there we go. We got a lot of damage getting on that right tower. Look at that. And we're getting him to the tower as well. Let's go ahead and throw down the arrows. We're going to miss the Mega Minion. Oh, he didn't mean to do that. Let's become BFFs. I'm going to throw that down there. All right. I guess he got a little upset and started trolling. Let's go ahead, throw this down right there. He's going to throw down his. We're going to get some damage done. All right, let's throw down the Mega Minion. We got that tower. We're getting pretty close to a 3 crown right here. Let's go ahead and throw down the graveyard. See if we can get it. Oh, we don't have the free spell quick enough. Let's go ahead and throw it down. See if we can get it. 1 second left. Oh, we almost got a 3 crown right there. Just a few more seconds, we would have been able to get it. I'm a crybaby. Let's go ahead and do one more attack. All right, this one's against Bastard. Let's go ahead and see if we can get another victory using this deck. Let's go ahead. We're gonna, what do we want to play first? I like the giant. Let's go ahead and lay the giant. It's not too big of a commitment, but it's good enough to get a little small push going and make him defend. So if he had something good to start off with, at least he's gonna have to try and defend the giant. All right. What do we want to do here? Let's go ahead and throw down Mega Minion. Do I want to freeze all that? Ouch. Well, there you go. That's going to clean everything up. Let's go ahead and zap. Log. Come on. We got a little bit of damage. All right. Nice. I like it. He's doing a good job. But we're going to switch sides now. See if we can get the graveyard down this time. He's going to do the exact same push. But this time we have the graveyard ready for him. We're not going to throw too much down this time. We're just going to have the archers. That way I can just spend a little bit of elixir. Let's go ahead. Put the graveyard down. There we go. You know what? I'm actually just going to freeze all these guys and let all them go onto the tower. Look at that. He's going to have to zap. There we go. We actually might get the tower right here. Boom. Down goes the tower. Just like that. One single push and we're able to get started and take down a tower. Now we can get started on the other tower. All right. Man, my throat. Got it. My goodness. All right. There we go. Let's get everything back there from behind taken out, and then he's going to go ahead and throw down a fireball, which is not going to do enough damage. Now let's go ahead. We just hit double elixir time, so we got him right there. Let's go ahead and throw down a graveyard as well. All right, there we go. Do we just want to freeze? Let's just freeze. Let him take everything out. Oh, nice job, guys. Nice job. All right. Now, I know Graveyard's coming right here, but he spent a lot of elixir. We'll see what it does. Let's go ahead and get this down. Boom. He actually missed one of my archers, so we got her still alive. Let's go ahead, zap, boom. I want to keep her alive as long as possible. Let's throw down a Mega Minion as well. So, looks like our Graveyard deck might be a little bit better than his Graveyard deck. Let's go ahead and just freeze all that. Boom. There we go. We got the tower down. We got all that down. Mega Minion on his Mega Minion. Beautiful. Let's go ahead, just throw arrows down. Let's throw log down. I don't want to take a risk. And we grab another victory with that deck. Once again, awesome deck. You guys should definitely check it out. Very fun trolling deck. Now, granted, we didn't find too much of a troll in the last few hands, but it is a lot of fun to troll because using the free spell on their attack, it makes you look desperate, but it works with this deck. I like it a lot. Let me know what you guys think of this deck in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe. Join the Clash Bro family. Hope you guys have a great day. And don't forget, my Clash Bros, to stay beautiful.
Make it drop, honey.